So children, today we have to start exercise 11.4 question number 2. Okay, I will read the question for you all. Change the following statements using expressions into statements. That means expressions are given into statements in ordinary language. Okay, that means statements of expressions are given. We have to change them into another type, you can say. Okay, ordinary language. Okay, so like for example, an example is also given, children. Given that Salim scores R runs, that means Salim is scoring R runs. In a cricket match, Nalin is scoring R plus 15 runs. That means 15 runs more than Salim. In ordinary language, now ordinary language means simple language, how we will say? Nalin scores, just now I said, yes, Nalin scores 15 runs, I'm so sorry, runs more than Nalin. So let's start. First one, children, there is no place to write the statements in ordinary or simple languages in your book. So it is better to write and copy. But if you manage to write in the book itself, I have no problem, children. You can write in the book also. Okay? No problem. So should we start? We will not write the question. That means expressions, statements. We will directly write the ordinary language. So the first one. A notebook costs rupees P. Notebook costs rupees P. Notebook we all know, in which we write notes like a maths copy. Okay, so it is costing rupees P. And a book costs rupees 3P. Book means you can say textbook, that is your maths book, in which it's already texted. That texted means it's already the statements and the numbers or the sentences, they are already typed or they are already written. Okay, so that is why it's a text is already there, so it's known as a textbook. So the textbook or a book costs rupees 3P. So what will be the simple language of it? You can see the connectivity here. Yes. So a book costs 3 times the cost of notebook. Okay. The cost of the book is 3 times more than the cost of the notebook. Okay. So let's write. Notebook. The cost of the book is 3 times more than the cost of the notebook. B. Tony. Tony puts Q marbles on the tables. That means Tony is putting Q means some number of marbles on the table. Okay. And he has 8 Q marbles. He is already having 8 Q marbles in his box. So this is his box and here there are Q marbles. He is putting Q marbles on the table and he is having here 8 Q marbles. So what is the connectivity? This is the connectivity. Correct? So what we will write? Tony's box or Tony has 8 times the marbles on the table in his box. Correct? 8 times the marbles on the table are what? Q. And what are the marbles in the box? 8Q. That means 8 times the marbles which are on the table. Okay, so what we'll write? The number of marbles in Tony's box are 8 times the marbles kept on the table or 8 times the marbles on the tables. Okay, so any of the 2 ways we can write. we can also write one more way. Tony's box contains 8 times the marbles which are on the table. Or we can directly write on the table also, no problem, children. 8 times the marbles on the table. Okay, that means whatever marbles are on the table, multiply them by 8. Those many are in Tony's box. Then C. Sorry. Our class has n students. Our class is having how many students? N students. Okay, class 6 is having n students. The school is having 20 n students, and the entire school SJC is having 20 n students, means 20 times the number of students which are in our class. Yes, so the number of students in the school are 20 times the number of students in our class. Okay, we'll write like that. Our school, na? The school, children, the school has 20 n students. So the school, or the number of students in the school, or number of students in the school are 20 times the number of students in our class. Okay, so this completes C. Now we go to D part. I'll write D here. Jagu is Z years old. Oh, sorry, I was about to write the first part and the last part. Jagu is Z years old. His uncle is 4Z years old, and his aunt is 4Z minus 3 years old. So very simple. We'll write the age of uncle as 4 times Jagu's age. So what we'll write? Like Jagu is Z, so uncle is 4 into Z. Yes, and aunt is minus 3, that is 3 years younger to uncle. Okay, so we'll write Jagu's uncle's age is 4 times Jagu's age, or we can write the age of Jagu's uncle is 4 times Jagu's age, and his aunt is 3 years younger to uncle. Okay, so the age of Jagu's uncle is 4 times Jagu's age, and his aunt is 3 times younger to uncle. This completes D part. Then we go to the E part. Everything can be seen. In an arrangement of dots, there are R rows. How many rows? Like this. There are R rows. Each row contains 5 dots, and each row is having 5 dots. So the total number of dots will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That means r times 5, that is 5r. Okay, so we write the total number of dots is 5 into r, which is equal to 5r. Okay, so this is the simple language. Simple language, children, what do you understand from this now? What do we understand? That there are 5 dots in each row and there are r rows. That means how many dots will be there? 5 into r, that is 5r. If suppose there are 2 rows, and each row is having 5 dots, then how many dots are there? 5 plus 5, that is 5 2s are 10. That is 5 into 2, right? 5 into 2. What is this 2? Number of rows. Okay? That is why here the total number of dots is 5 into r, that is 5r. So this completes our question number 2. Now we will do question number 3. Something is itching in my nose today. Question number 3 we will go, beta. We will start 3. Given Munnu's age to be X years. Munnu is a boy. Okay, now his age is given. How much? X years. Can you guess what X minus 2 may show? X minus 2 may show somebody's age who is 2 years younger to Munnu. So maybe his brother or sister. Correct? And what 3x plus 7 may show? 3x plus 7. Now 3x plus 7 may show his mother's age or father's age or uncle or aunt, anybody. You come here and see. This was there, no? 4 times Jagu's age is uncle. So 4z it was written. And 3 times, 3 years, sorry, here times will not come. 3 years younger to uncle. So 3 years means minus 3. See? This type of expression, same type of expression is here, children. So this is whose age? Maybe his aunt, Jagu's aunt here. That means this can be Munnu's father or Munnu's mother or Munnu's uncle and aunt. So we have to guess. We have to guess whose age can be X minus 2. X minus 2 can be his brother or sister's age. And 3x plus 7 can be his mother's or father's or uncle's or aunt's age. Anybody of them. So let's write. So we'll write directly, children. Again, there is a little bit of space. Acha, there is x plus 4 also. Can you guess what x plus 4 may show? So if x minus 2 is showing somebody's age who is younger to Munnu, then x plus 4 is showing somebody's age who is 4 years older or elder to Munnu. And who can be 4 years elder? It is not, father mother is not possible, right? So it can be either again elder brother or elder sister. Okay. So let's start. We'll write. Children, again I was saying that there is place, little space is there again in front of your questions. If you want to write there, please do write there. Otherwise you can write in copy only. So given Munnu's age to be X years. X minus 2. So we'll directly write X minus 2 may show, this is all question part, children, may show Munnu's M will be bigger, that is capital. Munnu's younger brother or sister's age. B. No, not B. A only. Then x plus 4 will show Munu's elder brother or sister's age. So, brother or sister's age. No, there is no A, B, sorry children, it's only A. We are still doing A only, we are not doing B and C. Then, if you want, we can write this is the first part, this is the second part, and now we'll do the third part, that is 3x plus 7. May show Munu's father, mother, uncle or aunt's age. Okay, so this completes the A part. Then we go to the B part. Going to the B part of this question, children. Given Sarah's age today means this year, 2021, is Y years, then think of her age in future or past. Future means ahead, that means forward, that means if we are talking about her age after 5 years, so Y plus 5. And 5 years before, that means back, that means less, that means minus. So her age 5 years before or 5 years ago will be Y minus 5 because her age is Y now. What will the following expression indicate? So what are the expressions? We'll write that first. That is Y plus 7. Y minus 3, Y plus 4 and half, okay, 4 years and half months. Half year, 4 years and 6 months, okay, 4 years and 6, 4 year and half year this is. So 4 years and 6 months, not half months. 2 years and 6 months, 2.5 years, okay. So let's write, let me keep this book, children, it's heavy. Okay, so Sarah's age after 7 years. Sarah's age 3 years ago. Sarah's age after 4.5 years. Sarah's age 2.5 years ago. Okay, so let's write. Y plus 7 indicates Sarah's age 7 after 7 years. Sarah's age after 7 years. Then Y minus 3. Y minus 3 indicates Sarah's age 3 years ago. That means back. Okay. 3 years before also we can write. If you don't want to write ago, children, you can write before also. Sarah's age 3 years ago. Then Y plus, this is Y plus 4.5 indicates Sarah's age once. Children, that is also correct. Okay, it is not wrong. Then for y minus 2.5, what will it indicate? Indicates Sarah's age 2.5 years ago. YRS, children, this is the short form of years only. Okay. So this completes the B part. Now we go to the C part. Oh, question, book. C. Given n students in class like football. Okay, so football is being liked by n students. Then, what may 2n show? 2n may show some other game, children. That means twice of football, right? 2n means 2 into n, that is twice of n, that is number of children who like football. So, twice of n, or you can write children who like football, they like some other game. Okay. So, 2n may show the we have to write twice. 2n may show twice the short form, children. Number of students liking football twice the number of students who like football. May like, something like that. Because like will come 2 times. Twice the number of students who like football may will not come here, children. Okay, 2n shows twice the number of students who like football may like any cricket. Okay, any you can write. You can write cricket, you can write any game. You can write badminton, you can write throw ball, basketball, any. Okay, so I am writing here cricket. Then, what may n by 2 show? N by 2 means half of n. That means half the number of students liking football. So, like some other game. You can take basketball this time, or you can take badminton, or you can take kho-kho, any name. So now what we'll write? N by 2 shows half the number of students who like football instead of writing so long, we can also write half of. Okay, half of students who like football may like any game. You can write, children, badminton or any other name, your favorite game you can write. Okay, so this much only. Yes, so this completes exercise 11.4. Rest we will continue on Monday.